about how to be a man.
I tell my sons about sex. I tell them that when you meet a woman, make sure it's the woman you want to marry. If it's the woman you want to marry, you're going to be honest with her. You're going to talk. Yes, you want to be honest with your wife. Right? I'm not telling him to go and fuck the half of England. I'm telling him that if you're attracted to a woman enough to fuck her, if she's good enough to hold her legs over her head, she's good enough to stand at the altar with you, son. If you're going to be with a woman sexually, marry this woman. Okay. Make her your wife.
And you tell them not to run game on women too.
Right. You have to run game on a woman you're going to marry.
Okay. I was just making sure because so much of your narrative has been women.
You know why?
I'm wondering
because I'm tired of seeing our black women. Because I'm tired of going to parent-teacher conferences with my son, and I'm seeing all these women line up down the hallway, stressed out, leaning over on the fucking wall because they don't have no man. They made a mistake 12 years ago, 13 years ago, had a one-night stand after the club, or fucked a dude that they said, oh, I can only just fuck him once. And now we have 70% of black moms that don't have a man, and these boys are being raised by women. And now these women have turned these boys into son husbands. And now they don't make them clean up. They don't have no structure. They don't go outside and play. They don't do nothing but sit on their asses. And then when they get older, they become the same men that they mamas hate. And so now they're out here being Pookie and Ray fucking all the females, depending on females to take care of them. It's a shame that these boys are being raised by these single moms, and they taking up on the feminine characteristics of their fucking mama.
And so what about the men who left the women? What about them? Where's their speech?
What about the men that said, hey, listen, I don't want this child?
Right, like I said.
And she said, I'm still going to do it anyway.
Right, but that's a small percentage, so let's not.
That's not a small percentage. It's not.
But like, who had more incentive, though, to end the relationships? When you really think about it, though, the women have way more incentive to always walk away or ruin the relationship. Especially with the government.
70 to 80% of divorces are initiated by
women.
Of course, because they be unhappy, because they be in relationships.
They be unhappy, and then they're left with the kid. So it is the woman's fault that she is single.
Now, how did she get single? Now, he said because she had a one-night stand 12 years ago with Pookie and Ray. You talking about a divorce. So let's focus on what he's talking about. Because, again, we got 2 minutes. So, what you talking about is
10 minutes later.
No, not me. Y'all know I gotta go somewhere.
You're having fun, huh?
So what we talking about is, I'm asking, you're saying all this to the women. You fucked up. You made one mistake in your life, and now you never deserve anything good to happen to you, and you just got to deal with that. Where is the rage? Where is the vigor? Where is the tenacity for the men who knew? Because it's not always somebody say, oh, I'm finna have this baby, and they say, I don't want it, and then they have it anyway. Oftentimes, to the same manipulation we were referring to earlier, the same finesse we was referring to earlier, that don't stop once you get the coochie, not the first time. So where are the words? Where's the anger for the men who purposely bail out? Where's the words for the men who know they starting a life and have helped create a life and left that life and don't give a fuck about what happens to that life? What you say to them?
The same thing. Those are some. Matter of fact, you don't associate yourself with those bitch ass niggas.
Yeah,
and guess what? A large majority of those men were raised by who?
No,
they are.
It's blaming it. So men got to take accountability. So everything that's wrong with men is because of women. If those men lead them women, it's because they was raised by a single woman. So now it's the women's fault.
Listen,
So what came first, the chicken or the egg? When are men going to be held accountable for the shit that they do?
Right. Well, let's hold men accountable, but at the same time,
women's fault.
But ma'am, at the same time, 70. This man just said it. 80% of all marriages end in divorce by who? These women don't want to be with the men. They don't want no structure. These women out here saying, I can do it all.
Want no structure, that they don't want people that's emotionally unintelligent, or they don't want to be in relationships with men who keep saying that everything that ever happens is a woman's fault.
No. What? Let me tell you what's a disease right now.
What's a disease?
Can I tell you a secret?
COVID.
Listen, let me tell you. No. Let me tell you what it is. What is the cancer of America right now?
Stress.
A man that is masculine. A masculine man is a cancer to every feminist, every fucking, yes it is. Because right now a man cannot get on stage. Any man that's an alpha male cannot stand on any platform and say, I don't like homosexuality. I don't want my son walking around here in a dress. If you do it, you lose every fucking thing you got. You know why? Because the world is creating these little boys to wear fucking dresses, to be them, they, it, they, who, and why. You can manipulate. These boys are being manipulated by their mamas. I seen a little boy in the airport the other day, and his mom had a dress on. He said, Mama, I don't want this dress on. She said, you're going to wear it to support your sister. That was a fucking single mom, and these women, and it's just amazing. It just amazes. No, it just amazes me that a man cannot be a man, and a man cannot create structure anymore because we're being taken over by this soft ass fucking society that won't allow men to be men.
And that's the fault of women too. Is single mothers to blame for men not liking homosexuals? That's what you said. I'm confused.
We're on YouTube.
I'm confused. I don't even know how that came up into the conversation.
It's all of it is the basis of it, the foundation of it is
women fuck up everything.
No, the foundation of it is the foundation of it is we want to be powerful. We're independent. We don't need no man. I'm going to the sperm bank. I'm gonna raise this baby by myself. I don't need no structure. I don't need no masculinity. Men are too masculine. It's toxic masculinity. Women are God. Men ain't shit. Daddies ain't this. This ain't this. But you still opening your legs and throwing that ass back at midnight to a dude that you just met at the club.
So are they going to the sperm bank or getting divorced or freaking somebody 12 years ago named Pookie?
All of them. Because all of them. But yes, you have to research, honey.
This is not research at all.
No. You have to really get out and talk to. No, you have to really go out and talk to people. There are men right now paying child support for kids that are not even theirs because the woman lied. You talked about men lying a few minutes ago. All they do is lie and be manipulative. There are men right now that are paying child support on children that are not theirs and been paying it for 13 years, 14 years. Right now, they just did for the American Blood Bank Association just did a fucking they did a stat that says 25 to 35% of children who get DNA tests or don't even belong to the man that the woman said it was the daddy. That's a large amount of kids. Can you imagine me raising my daughter to 19 years old and I go to donate some blood to her or I go get her DNA tested and I've been taking care of her for 19 years and she's not mine?
You would be so sad.
No shit. It wouldn't be no sadness. It'll be sad. Oh yeah, it'll be sad. It's gonna be sad for somebody. It's gonna be sad for somebody.
You're not gonna love her no less.
It's gonna be sad for some. No, but I'm saying men are getting fucked over every day, and men being held accountable. Shit, you got Donahue. What's the other crazy, the big head bitch? What's her name? Ricky Lake. You had all these different women in the '90s just slandering men. You got songs. I don't want no scrub. Right? You got all these different songs and different shit that depict men. Now we're in the season where men are waking the fuck up and they're holding women accountable, and women cannot stand a masculine alpha male.
I think the same year that No Scrubs came out, Jay-Z also dropped I don't fucking feed them, take them out the hood, keep them look good, but I don't trust any. What's the name of that song? I know that song.
Big
Pimpin'. Yeah. I think they came out the same year. I think they both did well on the charts too. So I think for everything you're saying, which is at this point not linear or concise, there's an opposition to it. It's not. It's projection in an opinion, maybe, but even an opinion is severely jaded, and it's fine. It don't make it. It's yours, so own it. But I think that this is just taken. I don't even know where we are.
Right, and exactly, and that's the whole point.
Because we've talked about talked about gender pronouns, which I don't think there's.
Hold on.
We've talked about.
You don't think nothing wrong with that? That's the problem.
That people should say what they want to be called.
No, that's okay. Right now, I'm a camera.
Okay. But are you a camera or are you camera? Because a gender pronoun is your actual title. So are you camera or are you a camera? Is it like
I'm a camera. Look.
A camera. Got it. Okay, so then for the rest of this day, we'll refer to you as a camera.
I'm a wolf.
Cool.
Do you know teachers have to respect the pronouns of a child now? So if a child comes to school and say I'm a coyote, you got to pet them motherfucker all day. This is ridiculous.
That's not a pronoun though.
With that, hold on. Who are you to say that somebody's not a coyote then? But tell me why you're not gonna respect somebody not being a coyote if they say they're not a coyote.
Or the producer.
Yeah, I'm about to say, what does it take from you to call somebody what they want to be called? What harm does it cause you?
He's a coyote now.
What the fuck?
What difference do it make? What is it? What are you literally? What are you physically?
Because you're opening. Okay. Watch this.
What are you losing?
No. You just said a few minutes ago, ma'am.
What are you losing?
You just said a few minutes ago, ma'am. You said these men out here are predators. So what if a predator decides, you know what? Today, I want to be a 13-year-old boy.
That's not a pronoun.
Yo, stop it. That's what's happening right now.
The definition of a pronoun.
That's definitely what's happening.
A grammatical
exactly.
term.
Come on, man.
People are definitely claiming really stupid shit though. Like you can't deny that there's people claiming very dumb things like their pronouns and stuff, and they're very dumb.
Give me an example.
Any of them saying that they're a B person, whatever it is, and they want to be talked to as Biza or whatever the fuck they want to be called. Like all this stuff is actually very damaging because the world doesn't give a fuck about how you feel and what you think.
Exactly.
And
I
if
think
you
the
sit
world
there,
does care. I think that's why I'm so upset about it, because the world has shown that it cares, and the world has made concessions for these people.
well, no, but this is the thing. You can't be offended by what everybody else thinks in the world all the time, and this is what's happening.
But y'all offended at what everybody else doing. You saying you can't be offended what everybody else think, but y'all offended that somebody want to be called a coyote. What the fuck that got to do with you?
I'm not offended by it at all.
Okay.
I just like to call out
okay,
because there's facts and there's opinions. So if it's a fact,
if it's
that's
somebody
stupid, then we're gonna
named
say it's stupid.
What